Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farms. So if this is your first time here, my name is Andy. Welcome. What are we doing today? Well, we got some chores to do and some things to do around here. So I figured I'd bring you guys along so you can see what I do every morning that I get up and what I have going on here at my little small farm / homestead, whatever you want to call it. So stay tuned. So the first thing on the list is we got to get the goats watered and fed, and then after that we'll take care of the egg layers, check their eggs, check their water, check their feed. It should be good on feed and water, but tomorrow I'll probably top it off. And if any of you saw that short that I did, typically on Sundays, I like to, that's when I put my apple cider vinegar in with my chicken's water. So we'll talk about that when we do it. So we'll get that done. Then I got some stuff I got to take down to the compost pile that I got going. And yeah, just follow us along. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that a couple months ago, I tried my hand at the 18-day composting method, and it didn't turn out too well for me. And I think the main two reasons it didn't turn out too well, the tarp was too small, so I couldn't keep the moisture in there, and I didn't have enough green material when I was trying to do it. I do like the 18-day method, but the 18-day method requires, a good bit of time that you have to be able to put into it. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, with being a single dad, having this 6 acres, having a full-time job, and having to work extra to pay for all the stuff that comes along with the divorce and starting over, it's hard for me with the 18-day method to really designate that. And then I'll tell you another thing that really hurt me was messing my ankle up for 5 weeks. That really put me behind on a lot of things. I didn't even do a garden this year because of that. But I do have a lot of food scraps and a lot of wood chips and a lot of things, and I don't want the stuff to go to waste. And, the game plan eventually is to get into gardening and to get into just being self-sustainable and being able to do everything. And I don't like to waste stuff. So, these paper towels that I use because of I cook with cast iron a lot when I'm cleaning everything. Instead of just putting that in the landfill and filling that up, I can put it in a compost pile. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of take the 18-day method and just not touch it as much. Maybe once a month, if I have time, I'll flip this pile. I decided to keep the cage around it because inside here we have some of the chickens that we process. We have that in there, plus some of these food scraps. So I don't want Lily or Ruby getting into it or other animals getting into it. So I put this cage around it, and that seems to be helping. So some of the eggs that I have that I don't hatch, maybe they didn't develop all the way. I can put them in here, and I don't have to worry about Lily over here getting into them because somebody did that a couple weeks ago, and that was fun, coming home to her kennel being a hot mess. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff loaded in there. This is just like I said, paper towels, chicken bones, just anything that I wouldn't give to the chickens that I would be throwing in the landfill. It's going in here. So, I'm just eggs that I tried to hatch that nothing came out of them. We were just trying, Chicken Whisperer wanted to see it. So instead of wasting all this stuff, I'll put it here in the compost, and then we can get some use out of it. So that'll about wrap up this little video of just some of my morning chores. Of course, I don't do the compost every single morning, but what I just did with the chickens and what I did with the goats is pretty much every morning. So I figured I might as well as leave off with a little advertisement for myself. So the worms that you saw me throwing down were the grub terra worms. My girls absolutely love grub terra. I've done some other videos on that. I'll link one of those videos up here at the top. As many of you know, we work with the Grub Terra company, and we have a discount code of Haven, Haven. So if you go to make a purchase, just use the discount code of Haven to get 10% off, and then that 10% helps the Class Haven Farms YouTube channel. I get a shipment of these pretty regular because every morning I give them about what you just saw me give them. My girls absolutely love it. And now that we're down to one rooster, hopefully Pickles and Shelly can get their coats back, because having two roosters was a little hard on them. But giving them these mealworms, or these grub terra worms, every morning should help their feathers come back, because they're getting additional protein and everything that they need. So again, discount code is Haven, Haven, or you can click the link that'll be down in the description of this video. And if you like this kind of stuff, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and kind of follow us along. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.